It's another Flipping Tables with the OMG Hour, and today we're going to be playing Hero Realms by White Wizard Games. This is a deck builder game. It is a fantasy-based deck builder, and we also have the add-on decks for this, which are different...
the hero deck.
The hero decks, thank you. So there's fighters, there's a fighter, a druid, is that right?
Fighter, a ranger, a thief, a cleric, and a wizard.
And a wizard, no druids. The druids, we threw them out.
No, they don't exist in this universe.
So we're going to actually play the game for you using a hero deck, and we're each going to choose a hero in just a moment before we start the game. But Hero Realms is a deck builder. It'll be me against Tycko. We each start with a certain number of health, and the object is to bring the opponent down to
so
0.
You're drawing your cards into your hand. You are attacking. You're getting spending power to buy more stuff out of the marketplace.
That's right.
This game has a really neat dynamic where cards will interact with each other. So there's 4 different faction of cards.
Right. There's good, there's evil, there's the wilds, and there's the merchant guild.
Yes. And so if you play 2 evil cards, for example, there'll be a benefit to that. And it'll cross over, so you could be doing double damage or something along those lines.
You get a bonus action.
Yeah.
If you've played another of the same kind of card, if they have that secondary action.
Yeah. So it makes for an interesting choices when you're purchasing some stuff across the marketplace.
Now, if I remember correctly, this is yet another grudge match.
Yes, I beat you at PAX.
You did?
Pretty handily.
I wouldn't
400
say that.
to nothing.
I would not say that at all.
Well, I beat you at PAX. I was the victor.
That's even up for debate.
Either way, it was one of my victories, many victories from PAX. So we will see if I can continue my winning ways here, and we'll see how that goes.
All right, so join us now. We're going to play through a game of Hero Realms by White Wizard Games. Okay. I shouldn't be looking at my
She shouldn't be looking at him, so you're going to go first in our playthrough of Hero Realms, the deck building game.
Yes. So I've chosen to play as the wizard. You are playing as...
I'm playing as the ranger.
The ranger. Okay, so the ranger has 85...
58.
Sorry, I'm reading the numbers, but I did the same thing at PAX. I read your numbers backwards.
Yep.
You have 58 health to begin with. Yep. I have only 50 health, because we all know wizards are soft and squishy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go first, which means I only draw 3 cards.
You draw 3 cards out of your deck, and these are specific starting decks set for these characters, so there are specific cards in there for them, and then you'll be able to play those cards out and then either attack or use your purchasing power.
So I've got 2 gold, so I can buy stuff.
You have 2 gold, yep.
Now, we notice these also have symbols on them, which... this is good. This is like thieves or something like that.
Yeah, there's 4 different faction cards. So there's whatever the Starburst is, the Bag o' Money. There's a nature card, and then I believe like a demon card.
And this action at the bottom only happens if you
play another card
with that symbol on
it.
So I'm actually going to. I have 2 gold.
Yep.
And both of these cost 1 each.
You'll draw actually only 1 at a time, though. So you purchase your first one. It goes into your discard pile.
Yes.
And then you replenish the deck. So we'll replenish the deck.
Yep.
And now you may spend...
Now I can spend another one.
Yep. And then we'll do that. That stops you from spending 2 on something if something maybe way cooler happened to pop.
So that's my 2 gold.
Okay.
And I also have Ignite. So I'm going to throw a fireball at you and do 2 damage.
All right. And I will deflect that with my nothing. And take 2 damage.
Good.
So I am now down to 56.
Good. And then I
draw back up to 5.
All right. But first time through, I only played 3 cards, which is...
If the first player only gets 3 cards, so that's the benefit of going first, but you get the downside of not getting as many cards. So I will draw up my 5 cards and see what I've got. So I have a lovely ruby in my hand and 3 pieces of gold, so I actually have 5 purchasing power. And I will be doing this upside down, so let's see how we do with it. My ranger likes this recruit card right here, which is an action card. So I'm going to grab that for 2, so I have 3 left.
That one costs 6. You can't have that one.
I can't have that one.
Now that's an evil card. That is the devil's card right there.
So I have 3 left, so I'm going to buy that for 1. So I have 2 left.
Another devil card.
And
Well, evil. We have good, we have evil, we have the wild, and we have the guild, I believe is the, it's sort of like a thieves guild, sort of
yeah.
Merchants guild, that kind of thing.
So I have 2 left. I'm actually going to grab this other taxation
You still
card.
have 2 left?
Yeah.
Wow, look at you go.
So I'm going to grab that other one because these things here could play off of each other and give me a lot of nice little health.
Oh, wow.
All right, and so I have 1 left. Let's see if this is lovely. That is nothing I can do anything with. So these cards will all go to my discard. And then I will also play the Black Arrow.
Black arrow.
The black
not
arrow.
the green arrow.
Yes. So this is 1 damage to you, sir. And
That's not fair.
if I happen to have had a bow in play, draw a card. I do not have a bow anywhere. For some reason, I am a ranger with no bow. So that will go in there.
Okay. Well, that's your turn then.
That is my turn, and I'll draw another up my.
Well, I have a cat familiar. He's a
Ah.
champion. He also has a two guard. Well, he's not guard.
He's
He's
not
got
guard. He's 2 health.
He has 2 health, and I can tap him to either do 1 damage or get 1 gold or heal myself by 1.
Yes.
Okay. Now, also, we should maybe talk about what our abilities are. So I have a fireball ability that can deal 4 damage directly to you and any of your champions.
But you must sacrifice the card.
But I get rid of it first. Or I can lose 1 health to draw a card if I spend 2 gold and tap that card.
Yes.
Those are my abilities.
So mine, as the ranger, I have the headshot ability, which is, again, sacrifice this card to draw a card, and I can stun a target champion. So you just played a champion, so that's good timing to talk about that. I can discard this card, so I can sacrifice this card, take it out of the game. And by doing so, you would have to stun by putting that
Well, it goes in my discard pile.
in your discard. And then I also have the track ability, which means I can tap this and pay 2 gold to look at the top 3 cards of my deck and put up to 2 of them into my discard pile, and then put the rest back on the top in any.
Those are a lot of words.
Yes, in any order I desire.
A lot of words.
I know. I added some extra ones for no reason.
Apparently.
Anyway, so I have a cat familiar.
Yep.
Before I go through this, I'm just going to do 2 damage to you.
All right.
2 more damage. Kaboom. Another ignite card. I have 3 gold that I'm going to spend, or at least try to spend.
All right.
Oh,
Are you going to tap your familiar for anything?
hang on. Let me decide what I want to do.
All right.
Don't
You could get more
rush
gold.
me.
I'm just saying that could give you
Don't
a
rush
couple more bucks.
No, but look at this card. Elven Curse. Target opponent discards a card and you get 6 damage. That's pretty powerful for only 3 gold. That's
is.
like, boom. I'm taking that Elven Curse.
All right.
Like, hello.
Oh, you've just exposed the death touch.
Death Touch. So that's my
That's
3
your
gold.
3.
Okay, now what I can do is actually tap my familiar, and did I lose 1 or 2 health?
You
before?
lost 1.
1, so I can put myself back up to my starting health of 50.
All right. All right, and then at the end of your turn, your familiar, your
familiar goes
champions
back.
will go back to.
And I have to draw 5 cards, so I'm going to shuffle and draw up to 5.
All right.
It is now your turn.
It is now my turn. All right, so let's see. What do I have here? I have 1 gold, 2 gold. Here's an interesting one. I have another gold, and the next champion I acquire this turn costs 1 less.
Do you have a champion?
The next one I acquire costs 1 less. So are there any out on the board? No. That doesn't help me. So I have 3 gold to spend. Let's see. What am I going to do with my 3 gold? All right. Well, I am going to grab this Death Touch for 1. And replace that. And I have 2 more. Well, there's that another Elven Curse out there.
Elven Curse, man. Elven, just
So-
bring them all out.
And I have 2 more, and I'm going to grab the Influence card. So that uses up all of my monies.
That's the Tithe Priest now.
Okay. We should also point out, too, in addition to the 5 cards in the marketplace, you can always spend 2 gold on a Fire Gem.
Yeah.
Which will give you 2 gold, or if you sacrifice it from the game, do 3 damage in addition to that 2 gold.
It explodes.
It
You
explodes.
throw it right at their face.
So, I'm going to do 2 damage with this.
Are you, though?
I am, and another damage with this one here, and this is actually a hunting bow. So, if I have a bow in play, draw a card.
So 1 damage to me, plus
Three.
you draw.
3 damage.
Yeah, 1 extra damage.
Plus
you
I draw
a card.
So this could be. Maybe I should have done that first. I could have gotten some more money to spend.
Maybe. But you had to play the vote first.
Yeah, but if I'd done my damage first before my spending, you don't have to do the spending in that order. So then I will draw, and I got 1 more money.
Yeah.
Which will do nothing because I can't afford anything with that extra money.
Good. All right. Well, I've got actually a pretty good hand here. Hold on. So I am going to. Oh wow.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh wow. Okay, so there's 2 damage. Let's just go through this. This is 2 damage.
All right. Am I doing this as you go?
Well, let's add it all up first,
All right.
because I've got to figure out how this works. That is also 3, but it also says if you have 2 or more actions in play, I get to draw a card.
Okay.
No,
Are those actions?
not yet. No,
Oh.
I do have actions though. I have 2 actions. Now here's what we were talking about earlier. I actually picked up both profit cards,
Okay.
which gives me 2 gold.
Yep.
But because I'm playing 2 of these blue cards,
They cross.
okay. So now here's the question: is that 8 damage,
That
or is
is
it?
8 damage.
It is 8 damage
It
to
is
you.
4 for each card.
So, right, because they trigger on each other.
Yeah.
So, normally what would happen is you may have another blue card, but it doesn't do damage. I just
Right.
happen to have 2 of the same.
Yeah. Well, and that was your purchasing power. That was a wise choice to make that.
So
purchasing
you've
decision.
got 8, 10, 11 damage coming to you right now, and I get to draw another card, which gives you another 2 damage. So you got 13 damage coming to you right now.
All right. So
Boom.
I'm down to 41.
That was massive fireballs.
Okay.
coming
Now
at your way.
don't make sure you count up your, because you get the money on those cards too. So you get the
So
4.
I also have 4. So I have 5 monies.
5 monies.
I can spend 5. Oh, there's another Elven Curse.
And you still can tap your familiar again. Remember.
That's right, and he would give me 6.
Or a health.
Or another health. I'm going to actually tap him and take another health.
Okay.
Put me back up to 48. I'm going to buy an Elven Curse for 3. All right, so that would be
2 left.
That would be 3. The next action you acquire this turn costs 1 less. So that actually only cost me 2.
Oh, so you have 3 left to spend.
So I actually have 3 left to spend. Bribe.
You don't want to bribe anybody.
Don't I, though?
Maybe,
Don't I?
Maybe you do.
Well, that would have been really good.
6. Yeah.
This is for target opponent discards a card. Hey, actually, did you have to discard a card, I wonder? Target opponent discards a card. No, I didn't use that one this time. No, it was draw a card for me.
Good.
So, I have 3. I can't buy that. I can buy that. I can buy that. Or I could buy a fire gem. You know what? I'm going to buy a fire gem.
All
For
right.
2.
For 2? All right.
Yep.
All right, and then reorient your cat that you seem to be flipping.
Flipping the cat.
See if it lands
At
on
least
its
I'm not
feet.
flipping the bird.
Yeah, or the shoes.
Flipping the shoes.
That's your daughters were doing earlier. It was whipping shoes around the living room.
Well, you know, apparently Van's shoes always land soul side down.
All right.
Fun fact
Fun fact.
that we proved tonight.
All right, so I'm going to be doing something very interesting here. So 2 money, 4 money, gain 3 health. So I'm back up to 44. Plus, I'm going to be playing that because I've done that. So I'm now up to 5 money, 7 money, plus gain
Plus 6 health, you're right back up to
50.
50. You're back up to almost starting.
Yeah, so 50, and I have how much now? 7. 7. Yeah, 7 gold so far. 9 gold.
How do you get? Oh yeah, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gold,
9
and
gold.
another 6 health.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
What did you started at 58? You're now almost back up.
I'm now at 56.
Oh, nice. You've got a lot of good healing powers in there.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I've got a lot of damage to you, but you can turn around and heal yourself.
Yes. So I now have 9 to spend. So, what do I want to spend it on?
Nothing. A whole bunch of fire gems.
I'm gonna grab this guy here for 6.
Oh, of course you are. You're taking life drain.
Yeah.
Muros,
So then
Guild
I have
Mage.
3 left.
He's a Guild Mage.
Do I want to bribe people for those 3? Yeah, let's. Unless, do I want this champion? He's a human priest.
Tithe Priest?
Yeah, he's a champion though.
Hmm.
Do I want to bribe?
How many do you have left?
I have 3 left.
Bribe gives you 3 gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this guy, and I have 1 left now,
Oh, you could profit.
and I will profit off of that 1 left.
Man at Arms. Oh, he's got guard 4.
Ooh. So the
All
guard,
right.
the black guard card, when that comes to play, they have to be fought through before you can attack directly at one another.
6 damage to you, my friend.
I am no friend of yours.
And you must discard a card.
Okay, I choose which card I discard. So I will.
All right, and I have 4 buying power. 4. It's that many.
I know how many 4 is.
4. It's that many.
Yeah, if you don't count that thumb.
Oh man, I can't buy that guy. That would have been good. All right, well, Nature's Bounty looks interesting. I'll buy Nature's Bounty for 4. I'll buy that for $1.
Nature's Bounty. That sounds like a eco-friendly toilet paper.
Nature's Bounty. Yeah, it kind of does.
All right, so my turn. So I do not have much money to spend this one, but I do have. Well, I do have a little bit more. So this gives 2 damage. Plus, I may sacrifice a card in my hand or discard pile. I'm actually going to sacrifice this 1 gold.
Ooh, you're getting rid of it.
I'm getting rid of it. It is off the table. You can't even see it anymore. That's how
That's how off the table it is.
And because I'm also playing this to go along with it, it gives an extra couple of damage. So that is 4 damage to you, sir. And I have 5 gold to spend, and the next champion I acquire this turn costs 1 less. So I have 5 gold to spend, and I can buy that guy for 4.
You can.
And oh, he's one of your buddies.
He's a friend of mine.
Yeah.
So he's not going to work for you.
I'm going to hang out with him anyways, and so that cost me only.
Goes into your discard pile.
I know. Yeah, I know.
You're just cheating.
I'm putting him there. But he cost me 4, and so I have 1 left. And hey, Spark. I got a spell to go with him.
Look at that.
For that extra 1, and
I just still think you're trying to cheat.
I'm trying to. I'm just not very good at it.
All right. 1, 2, 6, 8. I have 8 buying power.
Ooh.
And I'm going to wait till you get your cards in your hand. So I can buy 8. Oh my God. There's a fire bomb for 8.
Plus, if you trash the card, if you sacrifice the card, you can do
13 damage with 1 card.
Ooh.
That's pretty incredible.
You don't want that.
But I do want that card, actually.
You don't want that.
No?
No.
I want something else?
Yeah, you want like a bunch more of these fire gems.
I will take this. This will all go into my discard pile.
All right.
Firebomb. And I'm doing 6 damage to you, my friend. And you must discard a card
But I don't want
again.
All right.
We're down to 44. Come on, let's count it right.
We've done this once before.
And that is...
And I have to discard a card. I will get rid of the gold again. Actually, I'm actually gonna get rid of this black arrow instead.
It's because it's only good if it's a green arrow.
Yeah. So I got 3 gold to spend there, another 2, and another 2. So that is 7 gold. But I'm actually cross healing myself for 12.
Oh my gosh! Again.
So back up to 56.
Look at you go.
And-
This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Because those are your those are your generic cards.
Yeah. And
Oh, a dragon.
yeah. So Well, these aren't generic. I bought these. I purchased those.
Did you though, or did you
did.
steal them?
Well, taxation, so you know.
So you stole them.
Yeah. So I have 7 to spend, and that dragon costs 8, which is too
You
bad.
can't have him. You can't have him.
So let's take. That's for 3. I have 4 left.
Another spark.
Yeah, so let's grab that spark.
How many did you have left?
I had 4 left, so I now have 3 left. And
Are you sure?
Yeah, I had 7.
All right.
And yeah, so 3, 1.
So no, I still think you're trying to cheat.
I'm not very good at it, but I'm.
He looks interesting. Lys the Unseen. He's a vampire.
All right, I've got 1, 3. I'm going to do 1 damage to you.
I don't want it.
Okay, then I'm going to do 3 damage to you. And I'm going to draw another card, giving me 4 gold.
So the 3 damage stands.
Not yet. It does stand 3,
Okay.
but I'm also going to add another 6 on that. So you've got 9 damage, and you discard a card again.
All right, hang on. I got to do math now. So okay, I was there 9 damage
9 damage.
down to 47.
47. Okay, 9 damage, and you discard a card.
Okay.
So that gives me
4 buying power, which is also not enough to purchase a dragon. But it is enough to purchase 2 fire gems. That's the only thing on the table. Yeah, I'll grab 2 of these, throw them in my deck.
All right.
That's it.
All right. I'm going to play my 4 cards again. So I don't. All right. Well, I did find a champion in my hand. So I am playing Mythos the Guild Mage as a champion. He's a human mage.
He has 3 guard.
He has 3 guard, and he gets me 3 when I tap him, and that does 4 damage if I also have another bribe card to go. I'm going to play Recruit, which is going to get me 2 gold plus 3 health plus 1 for each champion in play. And I have 1 champion in play.
So 4 health.
So 4 health. So
Back up to 51.
back up to 51.
You're just up and down with the health.
Yeah. Okay. So that gives me, and I'm going to tap him, so I'm going to use that to get my extra 3. So I have 5 gold. Yeah, so I will do my gold first and then my attacking.
You can't attack.
I might be able to.
What is that?
I'm going to go with
You're gonna bribe again?
I'm going to grab bribe.
Again? Again with the bribe.
And now I have 2 left. And I can,
Fire gem.
I can afford a fire gem.
Take a fire gem.
All right. So he stays out there, tapped. And then I will do 4 damage.
4?
5
5
damage.
damage.
5 damage. And you discard. Discard a card.
So 5, what was I at? I think I just got moved. I'm not even sure what I was at.
You were at, I think.
Wasn't I 46? I can't remember if I was 40.
Let's go with 46.
Maybe I was 4. I'm pretty sure I was 44. So how many damage?
5.
Okay, so that puts me at 39.
All right, so that's 39 damage, and this also allows me to sacrifice a card from my hand or discard pile.
So I have to discard, did you
No,
say?
you have to discard a card, but it lets me sacrifice a card from my hand and discard. This one lets me get rid of one of mine again, so another basic gold out of the game.
For what?
That's one of my cards. You may sacrifice a card from your hand or discard pile. So I got rid
Oh,
of
you're
another.
getting rid of a card.
And you have to, my target opponent has to discard a card as well for my other card there.
Discard a card.
Yeah, so you'll start the next hand with 4 instead of 5, like you've been doing to me. And then
That sounds unfair.
I know. You'll stop doing it to me, and maybe I'll stop doing it to you.
Well,
Unlikely.
listen.
So
carefully.
let's just do a quick recap. It is 51 health to your
39.
39.
39.
All right.
Soft and squishy mage.
Squishy.
All right, so that's one. The next action I acquire
Okay.
costs one
It's
less.
got to be an action, not a champion or an item.
Right, but there are no twos anyway. That's 1 damage to you. That is 3 damage to you. And I have 2. So this is actually, I have 3 to spend. And I get to draw a card because I have 2 or more actions in play. So you're taking 3 damage.
Okay, so I'm going down to a 48.
Okay, and take 2 more after that.
I'm going down to 46.
Yes, you are. Now I have 4 to spend. And if I buy an action, it will only cost 5 or 1 less.
Yeah.
So I could buy this deception
You could.
for 4. So let's do that.
All right. I'm going to be a nice guy here and remind you, you keep forgetting about your cat.
Oh, I do keep forgetting about my cat. I'm going to take a health.
Okay.
Back up to 40.
So I'm a nice guy, and I tell you to remind you to feed your cat every once in a while.
So I'm at 40, exactly 40.
Exactly 40. So you had that right just at the top of the card, so it's just the 40.
Well, it's 40 plus 0, right?
Okay, that's 400.
That's even better.
And then you get to tap him back.
I do keep forgetting about my card. And I keep forgetting about these things.
Yeah, so those ones there you can use, but don't have to. All right, so let's see what I got here. I got 3, 4, 5. The next champion I cost will cost me 1 less, so 5. And then I'm going to tap him for 3 more, so that's 8. 8 purchasing power. And this dragon looks mighty. Yeah, that dragon has got to be mine for 8. That's actually cost me only 7. Yeah, it only cost me 7, so I have 1 more to spend.
Did you just use him?
Yes.
Okay.
And I can't spend that extra 1, so I will play a hunting bow to damage you for 2. And then I will, if I have a bow in play, I draw a card. So
How many are you hitting me for?
3.
3 total?
3, and I actually have now 2 to spend because I had 1 left in that. So I'm going to grab this card here too.
Right. Now, this is going to be a really interesting turn.
I don't like it.
I have 2, 4, 6 buying power.
All right.
6 buying power.
I don't like the way you said that.
Now, this action here,
Yep.
is that in addition to the 2? Do I use the 2 first and then I can do that?
You get both.
So I've got 6 buying power.
Yep.
Which means I could purchase this guy right here. This action card, which is draw 2 cards. And
Let's draw 2
I
cards.
could also do this guy. He's a champion. Ooh, he's got a champion with guard. 6. I like him. I can tap him to get health and attack. Let's use him.
All right.
Okay, now here's what I'm going to do, Tycko.
Yep.
I'm going to destroy all of these.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay.
But that's not all.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's 9?
That is 9 damage
All right.
right
Let's
there.
toss him out of the game.
Okay. In fact, that's 10 damage.
All right.
Okay.
Those aren't out of the game yet, so the damage hasn't come through till they're off the table.
10 damage so far.
Yep.
Okay.
16 damage.
Okay.
Discard a card.
Okay.
22 damage. Discard a card. These are both wild cards.
Not well.
That's-
Well, yeah.
That's another 6. See? That is now 28 damage to you, my friend.
All right.
28 total damage to you. Which brings you down to 18 from 46.
Yep. Yeah, let's do the math.
28. It's 26 minus 8.
Yeah, but those cards are gone.
Yes,
Get
these
those.
3 cards are now out of the game completely.
All right. Oh,
These, however...
Sorry, I did have a guard of 3.
Okay, so it has to go through him first,
Yeah,
so you get 3 back.
Yeah, and then he is...
And he's discarded.
Yeah.
That was an epic battle right there.
That was okay.
That was pretty darn good.
It was okay. All right, I get 3 cards left to play now. So I'm going to play the Tithe Priest. So 1, and gain 1 health for each champion I have in play. Oh, wait, there's none. I'm going to play him. I have to tap him still to do that, but I'm going to play him. I am going to play the Prophet card, which doesn't do me much good now. So that's going to be 3, that, and then 8 damage to you.
8?
Yeah.
Oh, you got that card.
Yeah.
That brings me down to 29.
I can sacrifice a card again, so... and I have 3 to spend. Oh, and we forgot to fill this in. And that is a champion for 3.
Beautiful.
That...
So, quick update. You're at 21. I am at 29. This is still a pretty close call.
It's closer than I'd like it to be.
Considering I'm a soft, squishy mage.
Well, you threw a whole lot of fire at me.
Oh, yeah. That was like...
And that
was like in Skyrim when you have both hands with fire.
Yeah.
And you're just...
That's one of the benefits of those fire gems. Like, if you stock up on some of those...
Blow them all up.
Yeah.
Right? It's 3 damage for each of them, and they only cost 2. So I have 3 buying power, 7 buying power, 9 buying power, 9 buying power, thank you. And
You go for 10 buying power.
I am actually going to heal myself back up to 30, just because.
All right.
Okay, so 9 buying power. Let's see what I got going on.
You know,
here.
you should save that for a rainy day.
Should I though?
Yeah, just save it for a rainy day. You don't need any of that stuff.
Well, this little guy is only 3. Close ranks. 5 damage for only 3. Although this guy does 6 damage and he heals me for 6, and he's 7.
And draw a card.
Okay, I like that guy. So that leaves me with 2.
All right.
And I might as well go
No
with
more
another
of those.
fire gem for 2 more.
All right. All right, so let's see what I have here. So I have taxation, and I'm going to tap that. So that actually counts as playing one of those. So I get the 6 health.
I'll allow it.
No, it's a roll.
I'll allow it.
Good, because it's a roll.
I'll allow it.
So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 I get. All right. Let's see. 9.
9.
Yeah. Oh, it's 9.
Come on, hurry up. 9. That's what you said. 9.
I'm gonna grab this this vampiric guy here for 6. So I have 3 left, and may as well grab this extra orc here. No, let's grab this guy for the extra 3. And then I'm going to do 1 damage to you.
1 damage. That's outrageous. All right.
And then I will get ready to discard all of my cards.
Oh. How much do you have?
27.
Are you sure? Oh my goodness, Tycko.
I'm not feeling happy.
This is good. Okay, I need to figure this out. All right, I've got a fire gem. You know what that means, of course.
Yeah.
That gives me 2. And then I have 3 buying power. I have 7 buying power.
All right. So far, I'm okay with how this is going.
Yeah, 7 buying power. It's okay. It's good. It's good. 7 would allow me to perhaps I don't know what. This one, I don't really like that one. Let's draw 2 cards, which is interesting. You know what? That might actually come in handy. So I'm going to buy that for 6.
All right.
Okay. This one is
It's worth 1.
It's a 1. Perfect. Let's take that one. All right. So that's all my buying power.
Yeah.
But then I'll get rid of the gold there. I can sacrifice this one.
Yep.
To do 3 damage to you.
Okay.
I can tap my familiar to do. You don't have any guards in play?
I do not.
So that is now 4 damage to you.
Yep.
I can actually get rid of this card.
Can you?
To do another 4 damage. Okay. That's
Yep.
8 damage total. You have 27?
Yeah.
I have a champion. I can play this champion. And I can tap him to get 3 health back. Okay, putting me back up to 32. And he does 2 more damage. So let's add this up. This is 3, 4, 8, 10 damage. That is 18 damage. And I can get rid of that card to do 23 damage to you completely. 23 from your 27. Wait.
Are you choosing to
Wait. I have a fireball that does 4 damage to you and all your champions. That is 27 damage total, my friend, which puts you at 0.
But you have not chosen to do that, so let's continue.
Boom, 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 gone. You're dead.
Oh.
Fireball to the face. Epic, my friend.
You have had 2 turns that dealt a total
Of 20-something damage.
28 damage each.
Well, the other one was 20. It was 220 set 28s.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to do some damage and a little bit of damage and a little bit more damage. Like, I didn't have a lot
That
of...
card finally came in handy. It was the last 4 I needed.
Yes. I did not have... There was not much I could have done. There was really nothing.
That was pretty epic.
Yeah.
Seriously. Wow.
Well done. That was fun. I like
Okay. All right. Excellent. So thoughts on this game then?
I actually really like this game. It does have a lot of components to it with like all of this stuff, but I really like the way it draws out. Like, he just draws out, it sort of escalates. 'Cause it's like, I'm going to do 2 damage to you, and then all of a sudden it's like,
Nope, it's 27 damage.
And you're building that. You're like pulling back that Hadouken,
Right?
charging it for that, and the addition. So the base game doesn't actually include these champions.
No, these champions are
the
actually
hero
separate.
cards.
The hero cards. They're separate decks, but all they are, they're starter decks, is really all
Yes.
they are, right?
Yeah, your normal starter deck, you would basically just you'd start with 50, and you wouldn't have your headshot and track and fireball and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you have the starting deck. You have the ability to use the cleric, the ranger, the wizard, obviously. What else we have? We have a fighter.
Yeah.
And there's more.
There's fighter,
But
there's
wait, there's more. A
cleric,
thief.
there's a thief.
Yeah, so there's 5 of them.
Yeah. And then, of course, I was the wizard and you were the ranger. Yeah.
Yeah, so it adds. I think it adds a little bit being able to sort of play that. And you like playing the wizard or the.
Well, I love anything. I'm always about the wizard. I'm
Yeah.
always about the magic. Even when I play D&D, it's wizards and mages. And even in like Skyrim, I'm always about the magic. The games where I can be a mage, I am. Even in Destiny, where it's not really magic,
You're still a warlock.
I am the warlock.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing we didn't talk about yet, but this game also has the Ruins of Thandar, which is it's a campaign. This is a campaign for this game. So we also plan to do some playthroughs of one of the campaigns and get an idea of how that plays through.
And that can be up to 5 players because you can each play as one of the heroes.
That's right. So this would be Tycko and I playing against the game, not against each other. So we're going on adventures, and we would again pick a champion to play as. So I'm looking forward to playing that. We won't do that today.
There's also these packs here. These are the boss decks that which you can play, and you can play any number up to 5v1 on these, or boss versus boss. So the dragon and the lich decks.
Yeah.
As well.
So you have a player that takes on the boss, and you can have 4 players against the one boss. That also sounds fun. So we should set that up.
Yeah. Well,
That's Hero Realms, and that is from White Wizard Games. Deck builder, as you saw, it's a basic deck builder, but sort of in the Dungeons and Dragons sort of fantasy realm, which I really, really enjoy. And I like how what I really like is how the cards work together with the different factions. So if you
Yeah.
have multiple cards of the same faction, you get a bonus action that turn. And that, I mean, for me, that helped a lot.
It was huge
right?
because like doing that, and it makes sense when you're purchasing your from the marketplace. Like this might be a really cool card, but if I'm building the wild stuff, I know the more of those I have in my deck, I'm going to be able to trigger something else in my deck.
Exactly, which is why I actually ended up going with the Merchants Guild.
Yeah.
Because they had the extra damage if I had more than one. Or no, was it Wilds? Sorry,
The Wilds.
I was going with the Wilds because a lot of the Wilds cards had, if you play more than one Wild, you get more damage.
Yes.
But even some of them had just get rid of the card and it does damage.
Yes, a lot of sacrifice and you sacrifice and you get that extra damage really help. I was going for whatever the Starburst was, and I was doing that to try to because it was a lot of healing cards. It's
Which is
healing and money.
Life, I believe, good versus evil.
Yeah, and I mean it worked out early. And had you not been doing such ridiculous damage with your spells, I think I would have had a better shot.
I honestly thought you were going to counteract a lot of my attacks with your powerful healing spells, but you weren't getting them out.
No, and that's one of the reasons why on the
you were getting rid of them.
I'm getting rid of these. These cards here are the base cards, the base money. So I was getting rid of these in order to clear my deck of the filler.
Right.
I just didn't get those cards in enough. I would have had, I had here's my healing cards are all down at the bottom of this deck here, so they were coming up in a hand or two. I needed.
So you needed more of that. And my deck ended up being powerful with attacks.
Yes.
And that was fantastic. So that was great. I had a lot of fun with that. So I think we're even. There'll have to be another grudge match with maybe the dragon or the lich.
We can play boss versus boss on that as well. So we can each pull a boss deck and have a head-to-head match on there.
So that's Hero Realms. Again, it's White Wizard Games. Check them out and check us out again for some more Let's Plays on tabletop games because this is what we're loving to do. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, guys.